Okay. All right. So there's that. Let me. I think I'm probably going to need to turn that down a little. Yeah. Okay. I think that should do it. Very Ghost in the Shell looking character. I am going to be real curious to see how this plays. Literally, the first screen that it showed me said this game will contain depictions of cruelty and violence. Which, like, I know with my issues with cruel narratives, you might think I'd be unwilling to play it on that basis. But the thing is, it hits me really badly when it feels completely unnecessary to a plot or a story. Like, that's why cruelty in Doctor Who lands real bad for me. But, like, if I'm going into something that is psychological and horror and tells me up front, we're going to be mean, I'll be like, cool, I appreciate the heads up. So it's not going to blindside me. Well, it might not blindside me. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right. Oh, thank goodness. For a second, I was afraid it was going to be tank controls. It is not. Huzzah. I got worried because, like, clearly there's some influence from, like, original... Oh, there I am. Original, Resident Evil and, Silent Hill games. I really cannot see. The issue is what is that? I'm not sure if that is intended that it's this hard for me to see or not. So I don't want to mess with the settings quite yet. Huh. Penrose type vessel field operations manual. Penrose type vessels of the USEN People's Navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets, moons fit for habitation or rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of our great nation. Oh, yes. That's a phrase I love to hear. All Penrose vessels are piloted by a Gestalt scout officer supported by... Gestalt, interesting word choice, supported by Land Survey / Ship Technical Replica, LSTR. This partner system of Gestalt Replica cooperation has proved successful in countless previous scout operations. Mutual control and support allow both the Gestalt officer and the technician replica to perform at their optimal capacity. The language still makes me very nervous. Once the vessel is catapulted towards the edge of... Catapulted? Oh. Oh, dear. Once the vessel is catapulted toward the edge of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, the pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck while the replica will take care of mechanical maintenance of the vessel. Catapulted has an implication of a lack of control of direct propulsion, which my mind immediately says, oh, they're not meant to come back. Well, okay. Hi, Trista. Hi, Tarand. I've almost caught up on Hell of a Boss. I think it's a better show than Has Been Hotel. I think on balance, I like Hell of a Boss better currently, especially towards the back end of season 2. Which I probably should do a video on before new episodes of that start coming out. Because I haven't talked about season 2 properly. is this? Okay, no idea what that does. The hell is that noise? Hang on a second. Okay, yeah, I like that better. Yeah, I need to get one out there, Trista. I had forgotten that I'd even done one on season 1, to be honest. Like, the thing with season 2 was, like, the episodes were so far apart, and because I wasn't doing episode by episode reviews, it just felt weird to do a season 2 one. I should, though. That's blood. Smeared. Smeared. Yes, it's just smeared. It's just smeared. Woke up from cryo in the empty mess hall. I was wondering. Elster. Elster. Oh, Lster. Okay. Okay. Elster's looking out flight deck like some lost in thought. Sometimes I feel is home. Cycle 57. All right, that begs the question, is a cycle a day or is a cycle a year? Because I've seen both. Lock is defective, door cannot be opened. I've seen both used in these kinds of sci-fi settings. Lock is defective. What's over here? Elster RLM. Elster features repair logic module. Okay. Serving our great nation as ship technicians among scout vessels of the Penrose program, Elster type replicas like yourself. Okay. I mean, this might not be meant for me. It might be meant for somebody else. But for now, we're going to move forward assuming that. Are equipped with specialized repair logic module, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment. Accessing the RLM functions, enter the inventory screen by pressing Y. Select the item to repair. Press A to open the command menu. Select combine mode. On combine mode, select a second item to repair. Press A again to combine both items. To repair damage to the replica's body, select suitable repair item. Simply choose the use option from the command. Sometimes it can be helpful to take a good look at an object from all sides. Select the inspect option. Enter inspect mode. Okay. Inventory. Very, very CRT, this whole thing. Diagnostics. Modules. Okay. Penrose 512. Status critical systems failure detected. Location unknown planetary surface. Okay, so we've crashed. Crew status, a young Gestalt pilot, no signal. Elster 512 replica unit, active mess hall. Okay, so that's me. Hard landing on surface has damaged critical systems. Surface temperature critically low. Wear protective clothing during AVA. Yeah, no, I read it. Okay. Can I take this? Pick up adhesive tape? Yes. Like, there is nothing more helpful in space travel than duct tape. Besides maybe a towel. The only thing I really had a problem with is what they did with Octavia. I didn't like it in fictional stories where kids cut off their parents for bad reasons. I don't necessarily have a problem with Octavia making that choice. My issue with Octavia is her character arc has felt very cyclical. Like, it feels like she keeps starting to learn and understand her dad better and be more understanding of his faults, and then goes right back to harsh judging, get out of my life again. So I get what you're saying, yeah, in reality, kids almost never cut off parents for actual abusive behavior. The idea that kids cut off their parents easily is kind of a conservative myth. It is. That's not my issue. My issue with her is just how static her arc has been. It's been very stop and start, and it feels like it's not getting anywhere. Like, I think my big hang up is the fact that she's like, that she can equate the idea that you never loved my mother to you never loved me. Like, what? What? No. Like, Octavia, you need to come to terms with the fact that your mother is pretty terrible. And he's got reason to not like her. All right. What do we got? Okay. I was wondering if I was going to like it better with the mouse, and I don't because it moves too fast. That was liable to trigger. Ooh, what the hell? Whoa, is that a hole? It's an AVA suit in the case. Okay. Insert key card. I don't have one. So that suit has been removed. Okay. That sounds ominous. Okay. Sort of in the middle here. I feel like it feels like a stagnant plot to have her keep forgiving and unforgiving. Yeah, like the big hang up for me was no entry. Okay. The big hang up for me was like after, I think it was even the season 2 opener, where like they're in LA and he's trying to find her, and like she finds out that, he's actually looking for her and how bad he feels about it. Like, I'm not saying she forgave him, but it felt like she was starting to understand that he's trying. He's not failing because he doesn't care. He's failing because he's a flawed human being. So the fact that we've rolled back from that is my big frustration. On the other hand, I've had a 17-year-old girl before. They're not very rational. I mean, it's not a matter of rationality. Like, it's a little bit of a tricky thing because people will make an argument, people don't always act rationally. Like, I agree, but like, these aren't people who exist in a vacuum. They're here to serve a narrative. And if it's harmful for the narrative to have her keep rolling back, then I don't think that's a great decision, even if it is understandable and justifiable for her as a character or that kind of character in general. Like, that's kind of my big hang up with stuff like that. And it's how I often feel when characters backslide. There is not innately a problem with a character backsliding and picking up earlier issues and kind of rolling back some of their character development. But I've rarely seen it done well. Like, my big go-to example is She-Ra and the Princess of Power, because Catra would repeatedly get a little better than backslide worse. And that was a massive part of her arc. But even when she started her redemption story, she kept starting to backslide. And I really liked that because there was a lot of focus on it. It was acknowledging redemption is really hard and old habits are hard to break. But a lot of times it just feels like writers go, I just haven't behaved the way they were before, and don't really explore why they're doing that. I think Game of Thrones with Jaime is probably the most egregious example that comes to mind. I think it's arguable. Also, I think arguable the way Solis's ex-wife is depicted as misogynistic. I know. Like, she's not depicted well, but it's not like she is emblematic of the way women are depicted. Okay. It is always, whether intended to or not, it is always bad faith to single out a single member of a kind of group in a piece of fiction and say, this depiction is like misogynistic, and not take into account the context of every other woman character in the thing. Because my thing is always like, look, you are allowed to tread in stereotypes. You are allowed to tread in some questionable stuff, so long as that person is not the sole representative of that group. If she was like the only woman, or if every single woman in the story was like that, you'd have a point. But she's not. So you don't. Sorry. Thank you, Raz. Okay. Let's see. What's this? Faded photographs stuck to LDAM controls. Yeah, I'll take that. Landing and docking assist monitor is of no use to me now. Okay, what's this? Port controls panel. There's been a critical systems failure due to a hard landing. What is this? Ship's control panel. Excuse me. Judging from the readout, there's a chance it'll never fly again. Okay, well that dings my theory that they were never meant to return in the first place. Or at least that it was a known fact that they were never going to. That might still prove to be true, but if it is, then it's something that they aren't aware of. Starboard control panels. Controls aren't responding to any input, probably an electrical failure. Okay. All right, so this is pretty useless. In short, 255, yes. If your question is it more okay to kill a queer character if there's a lot of queer characters in the show? The answer is yes. Like, unless there's some very messed up specifics, I don't consider it to be a bury your gays so long as the gay character who dies isn't either the only gay character or is part of a gay couple that the survivor is now going to be mourning them. Like, either of those, I say, are bury your gays. But if there's a bunch of other queer characters around, no, I don't consider it that. Like, it can still be unpleasant, but I've never made the case that there is never an acceptable reason to kill a queer character. I've never made that case before, and I'm not going to now. You just have to be aware of how you handle it and why you're doing it. Have I played Silent Hill? No. I never did play any of the Silent Hill games. Although I remember, I think it was Yahtzee describing this game as feeling like a game made by someone who hasn't played a single game other than Silent Hill in the last 20 years. Which, that was a fun description. Hey, Goji! Good to see you. Alright. No entry. Okay. So, So, what am I doing? Diagnosis system for cryogenic capsule. Okay, so I've gone everywhere that isn't locked. I feel like I need to figure out what this wants from me. Ah. There we go. Easy peasy. Hello? Friend or foe? Hello? What is that? 2 pieces of a key snapped in half. Airlock key. Okay, so... Airlock key. All right. I think the airlock was back here. Yep, there it is. Misogynistic view of women is a phrase I'd use for her. There are a lot of words I'd use. What is there, like 5 people in a cabin? One happens to be gay, but it's not like, oh my god, look at our gay in this movie, and then the gay character dies along with at least 3 others. Again, like, there are certain settings, like in this was why I didn't fight. Spoiler warning. This is why I didn't feel it was a barrier queer situation for the trans character to die in Squid Game, in the 3rd season of Squid Game, because, like, we're expecting most people to die. That is literally the expectation of this show. So it's not, they're not being singled out. Used airlock key. Nice. Very form-fitting, that suit. Oh, now I get credits? Like 20 minutes in? I might have also been slower than intended. And I'm going to turn that up a little bit. Can't see anything. Like, I can kind of tell that I'm moving, or my head is turning at least. But I can't. What is this expecting of me here? I'm very confused. Oh, here we go. The hell? Oh, that's unsettling as hell. Okay. Speaking of animation, I found out they're doing a Stranger Things animated show. Oh, I did hear about that. So the Duffers talking about why they were doing it. They didn't say because in animation we can recast all the kids, which I suspect is the actual reason. It's probably at least part of it. It's a strange hole leading deep into the ground. There's a faint light glowing in the deep. I mean, I don't have anywhere else to go, so yeah, I guess so. Okay. Oh my freaking god, is that ancient looking tome is lying on the table. It feels like it is calling to me. Pick up the king in you. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Wow. We're jumping right in, aren't we? Damn. Okay. To send a message. Where? To who? About what? Whoa. 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 What the hell? Okay. Hey, Dharma. Good to see you. Thanks for the super chat. Okay. So what is the King in Yellow? The King in Yellow, I did just look up who wrote it. It's kind of one of the foundational cosmic horror, existential horror kind of works. It actually even predates Lovecraft by a little bit, from a guy named Robert W. Chambers. It is a short story collection that... So, the King in Yellow is the name of the collection. Within the narrative, The King in Yellow is a play, the manuscript of which drives people insane, if I'm remembering correctly. My friend's been telling me that Welcome to Derry is everything Stranger Things used to be, like season 1 level good. I've heard good things about Welcome to Derry. I also just canceled my HBO Max subscription, so... I was never interested in Stranger Things, but for some reason I might be if it was animated. I mean, I might check out the animated. I don't know. Came all the way here to find her. There's no turning back now. Bathroom stall in various states of disrepair. Okay. What is that? Welcome to S23 Sierpinski. You have been selected or have elected to be relocated by Aeon to S23 Sierpinski, located on Lang. At the frontier of the solar system, S23 Sierpinski is the perfect place for a new beginning. At our prestigious, I guess that's redacted, vocational school facility, you will learn new skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation. Yep, got it. Imperialism. Awesome. Here you will learn about mineral extraction or refinement, munitions productions, helping the war effort against the remnants of the Empire. Oh, okay. So there's an empire, and that's separate from the nation. Okay. Of course, learning is not just about theory. Aeon lets you earn your share while practicing your new craft right at the workplace. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues, ask a protector about our ration sharing plan. A portion of your ration marks will be sent to a beneficiary of your choice. Oh, God. Oh, God. Lang Orbital Interchange, S23 Sierpinski Facility Transit Station. Welcome to the Sierpinski facility. There's a key card with a note taped to the window of the reception. Due to staff shortage, report new arrivals at classroom 4C Northeast. Pick up receptionist key. Yeah, I'll take that. The surface access lift, I don't need to go back. Okay. Use receptionist key. Oh, great. So there's a camera that's watching me. I don't like the sound of that, or I don't like the feel of that, I suppose, at all. What is this? The rule of 6. Never carry more than 6 items on your person. Property is a privilege. Keep your pockets empty and your bag light. Oh, so they have... They have an in-game explanation for why my my inventory is a piddly 6 slots. Okay. Wait a minute. That's not the same photograph I had. That's a different picture. Am I not playing the same character I was playing a minute ago? Okay. Huh. Thank you for the end of your message you posted various places, like this one on Instagram. I didn't know I needed to hear that. You're welcome, Dharma. Dead Yule unit. She's in a horrible state. Infected looking biocomponents are bulging out of her damaged shell. What happened to her that would cause this? I don't know, but I don't think I want to find out. Can't go that way. Can go this way. So what's this way? Service request form F29. Date of filing service request form 84214. Full protector ID of unit filing request EULR S2309 replica. Status staff department redacted. Full protector ID of unit processing request. Okay. Service object high security wall safe numeric pad location of object classroom 4B. The wall safe in classroom 4B keeps resetting to the default combination. What's the point of a whole radio code broadcast system if our safe can only be opened with the code in the manual? Cool. So if I find the manual, I can open that safe. I haven't found the safe yet, but keep records. If you didn't write it down, it never happened. Get the right forms from administration. Save your files frequently. Okay. That felt like a save early, save often message, but I don't know if the game auto saves or if it has a manual save. I don't know how to do it. Memorandum, wall safe codes. Okay. It has come to my attention at least one worker might be aware of code broadcast frequencies for the protector wall safes. Any workers connected to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm restricting all radio privileges for workers until further notice. Wait, who is that? Adler. All right, who the hell is Adler? I feel like this is a game I am going to need to start taking notes on. Albert Wesker impression. Stop it. Don't open that door. Hey, Starbush. Good to see you. What do we got? What's over here? Corridor. Staff room. Can't go that way. I like that the map updates for stuff like that. That looks like a classroom. No running in the hallways. No running in the hallways. Be mindful of your neighbors. Everyone can hear you. Oh, cripes. Is that why my movement speed is garbage? Wow. They really hammered this stuff into you, didn't they? Dang. Okay. I need to find the manual to find out what the default code is, and I'll be able to open that. I just don't know where the manual is. I can't approach any of the rest of that. Okay, so that's the classroom. And there's oh, it even marks the wall safe. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, that's a quality of life feature I'm happy to have. Automatic marking of important specific things on the map. I dig that. What do we got? Oh, hi. Whoa. An Elster unit? You should leave this place. This facility is lost. Turn back before it's too late. I'm looking for this woman. Okay, I think I was playing a different character earlier. So all the Elster units look the same. Oh, this game's gonna mess with my head. Looking for this woman. Have you seen her? I don't know her, but she might be one of the workers. Whoa! All Gestalt workers were sent to the mine below the facility. If she's still alive, she's probably down there. There's an access elevator to the mine shaft 1 level below, but you'll need an administrator key to use it. Okay. Okay. Protector key. Is that the same as an administrator key? I don't know. Can't go that way. I'm getting some high winds lately, so I feel a little sleep deprived. I'm sorry to hear that. High winds can definitely make for a difficult sleep sometimes. Classroom key required. Okay. Alright, well, we've got other places I can check out. A reference the King in Yellow. Messing with your head is baked in. Fair. Fair. Like, referencing the King in Yellow is sort of the thinking person's answer to referencing Cthulhu. You know, basically the same thing. It's just not as overdone. Dead Yule, you know. Why was she abandoned here? Okay, so what's up this way? Can't watch now, but I adore Signalis. Stuck with me for weeks and got under my skin during play. Always nice to see newcomers do it. I am mildly terrified. I am not going to lie. Ooh, a dictionary. Replica is shortened from the archaic replicat. Biomechanical. Okay, so we're not strictly robots. Synthetic reproduction of a gestalt. Synthetic reproduction of a gestalt. So, does that mean that, like, the gestalt that I'm meant to answer to looks the same as me? Biological culture grafted onto an artificial endoskeleton enclosure in a protective exoskeleton. Endo and exo. Wow, that's overkill. Gestalt, short from archaic ergestalt. A person that is not a replica. Oh, wow. So gestalt basically just means you're not a replica. So we have a special designation, and everybody else is just not us. Oh, lovely. Okay. Whoo. An aperture card microfilm viewer. If I had an aperture card, I could view its contents. Okay, well, I don't have that. What's over here? Simple first aid kit. I can't use any of these since they're not designed for replicas. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Microfilm viewer library. Okay, so there's I don't have a card for that. So I've got other doors to try. God, she walks so slow. I do kind of like that has been more or less accounted for, though. And also the limited inventory size. And, like, the fact that I don't have a choice to disobey that. Is the fact that she doesn't have proper feet, is that a deliberate choice or is that just stylization? But the fact that she's just flat out obeying, you know, these very restrictive things, don't run, only 6 items, I think that is definitely telling me something there. It's a question of whether she's just been so gaslit into this that she's on board, or possibly that she literally doesn't have an alternative option. Okay, no entry. All right. So I need to find the manual for the safe so I can open that. Yeah, I remember True Detective Season 1 referencing the King Yellow, creepy villainous cult conspiracy on the show believed the king and his supposed domain Carcosa was real. Yeah, I remember that. That was the inclusion of that I remember being a reason that some people were really disappointed with that first season of True Detective by the time it ended, because they honestly thought that the... Whoa. Sorry. Because there were a lot of people who very honestly thought that the King in Yellow thing was going to, like, mean that there was legit cosmic horror going on in that show. And obviously, given the tone of it, I could have bought that that was the case, but by the end it was clear, no, that's not going on. I read this, right? Wall safe codes, yeah. Yeah. So, hold on. Oh, I haven't looked. Whoa! Oh. There. Okay. That's unsettling as hell. God damn. Okay. So I do have to save manually. Good to know. Fuck, man. Jesus. So hold on. So they want Stranger Things 85 to be like an 80s Saturday morning cartoon. No offense, nostalgic older millennials, but I hope it's better storytelling than an 80s cartoon. I also hope it has better animation than an 80s cartoon. Like, I don't think these people... Cartoon animation has a very clear point at which it got better, and that was DuckTales. Because Disney deliberately put way more money into getting better looking animation with its stuff. Or actually, maybe it technically started with Gummy Bears. I feel like DuckTales was the more definitive upgrade, though. And then stuff started getting better from there. But, like, prior to that, yeah, most of the 80s stuff, it's not, like, some of the designs and aesthetics are cool. Like, I love the aesthetic of Thundercats. And I like a lot of the character designs of Masters of the Universe, but, like, the animation was janky as heck. Okay, let me see something here. Hang on. Because I took a picture of those code numbers. Were any of these the safe code? Hold on. 39486. No. 60170. No. 24326. Damn it. There was one more that came up after that, but it was gone too quick and I couldn't see what it was. Huh. Okay. So somewhere there is a manual for the safe that has the default code, which is what it's currently set to. Observation room. Do I know where the observation room is? Service access, bathroom. Wait a minute. Batman, I said, was a bigger game changer as far as writing goes, though it had impressive animation at times as well. That one was definitely a big step up in terms of the writing of a lot of that stuff. I would say, honestly, that and Gargoyles kind of in parallel. There we go. There we go. No spoilers, but Signalis is like an object that makes you crave to fully understand it, but ultimately denies any coherent reading. Loved how it used certain works of art to so many layers. Like, if you've seen some of my stuff, you know I don't need concrete answers to everything. In fact, there are often times I prefer not to have them. All right, what do we got? What's this? Memorandum terminology. I announced the following by order of Aeon. Due to recent events, in accordance with the new Aeon Public Interest Media Regulation, AGM 87, the term redacted, which is currently used in various AIM facilities, is no longer permissible and must no longer be used. Premises and departments that are currently using the term are to be immediately renamed. Management personnel shall black out the term on all signage and documents. So that's the redacted word I keep seeing. Until replacement terminology is announced. With immediate effect, usage of the term in conversation and correspondence is an offense, obscenity to the state, to be punished by 2 cycles of double work shift. Okay, so it sounds like a cycle is a day. I mean, it could be a year, but that gives me the impression that it's a day. It may not be easy, but we will have to do our part. Always remember, our language shapes our world. A perfect world requires a perfect language. Ugh! Oh, I hated all that. Whoa! Okay. I've got a gun now. Ho, ho, ho. Aperture card. Type 75 pistol is a short recoil operated locked breech automatic semi-automatic pistol. Chambered in 10 by 20 millimeter. This reliable, versatile handgun is the standard issue sidearm for Aeon Protector controller staff. Replica users remember to first equip the Type 75 pistol in an inventory screen to designate the pistol as your primary weapon for the targeting module. To deploy the weapon, hold LT to disengage the safety and enter targeting mode. While in targeting mode, RT and A will both fire the weapon. Right bumper will initiate a reload. Okay. Do not waste ammunition, for it is a resource of the nation. Oh, fuck off! When a target is down, try to finish off by kicking or hitting it with a baton to preserve ammunition. That sounds real pleasant. Okay, hold on. Let's equip. I have 10... Wait, do I have 10 bullets? Or do I have no bullets? Can't tell with that. Damn it. Oh, man. I really would have assumed that the frickin' manual for the safe would be here. It does not seem to be. Well, I have a gun. Let's go save, for one thing. God, she moves so damn slow. I saw a hell of a boss YouTube comment that suggested they should have had Octavia have to take over Stolas' job and then be the reason, that'd be the reason she now resents him, like he inadvertently thrusted a load of unwanted responsibility on her. I mean, honestly, I think what would have been better is to have it be more ambiguous whether or not she... Whoa! Oh! Shit! Oh! Oh, God damn it. All it did was stand up. Fuck. Jesus. Oh. Oh. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm scared to go back in the corridor now, but I'm okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Yeah. Ah. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Fuck. The hell? Oh, hello. What the? You don't belong here either, do you? I'm Issa Atuo. You should be careful. There's something wrong with this place. Yeah! No kidding. I don't know what happened, but it's probably dangerous to go any further. That's okay. I understand. I have something I need to do too. Take care. Hope you find who you're looking for. Okay. You would have liked it to be a ambiguous Octavia. I'm not sure that's like what I would like in the abstract, but I would have preferred it to what we got. Oh yeah, the dictionary. And the thing. Erica, if you find this note, despite everything that happened, I've come to look for you. Oh. Right. Repair patch. What is that? Sealed single-use adhesive patch containing a coagulant agent to patch up damaged areas, restores a small amount of health over time. Okay. Oh! Oh, aperture card. Oh, okay. Go back. Oh, that's unsettling. That's real unsettling, man. This is definitely doing the survival horror thing of very limited ammunition. Used aperture card. Okay, what is this? High security wall safe! This wall safe complies with use of public safety regulations. Features a high density. Enter the code using the presses. Aha! Factory default code 204512. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to check something real quick. Okay. And I hate that the camera follows me. The camera isn't just roving back and forth. It's very specifically watching me. All right. So that was... 2, 0, 4, 5, 1, 2. All right, what's in here? Classroom key. All right. I think that's where the classroom key went. I would like it if next season Octavia turns 18 and inherits her dad's role, then kicks out her mother and uncle. That would be an interesting way to go about it. Like, we'll see. What is this? Ooh, ammo. Yes, I will pick that up. Thank you. I'll reload while I'm here. Cool. Okay, so that's in the chamber, and then what I have for back. Got it. That makes sense. Yep. Very old school survival horror, all the key card hunting. Drop down? Are you out of your damn mind? Apparently. Whoa! The fuck? Block A. Jesus. There's no cameras down here. I take it back. Elevator lobby, south corridor. Elevator out of order. Oh, okay. Oh, it just works? I was expecting a key card. So wait, where does that go? Okay. Elevator controls locked. Insert protector identification. Which I do not have. Yeah, I had a protector key card. That's not the same as identification, apparently. That's locked. Okay, so red just flat out doesn't work. Yellow has a key, needs a key card. No entry. You know, I say doesn't work, but no entry again feels like the don't run and only carry 6 items things. That feels like instructions that I don't have the ability to disobey. Did you know they had to shut down Octavia's social media accounts because fans were responding to it with creepy stuff? You mean the actress? I'm not shocked if that's what you meant. Block A6. The fuck? Worker's uniform looks old and worn. An oscillating fan is mounted to the wall. Worker sleeping units. Facilities like this, these small cage bunks, are all a Gestalt worker can call their own. Oh. It really felt like Gestalt workers were like above the Elsters. I'm not so sure about that now. The Protectors have been worried lately. They're hiding some things. There's less of them. Ration plan keeps changing. Alina says I'm imagining at them. I can feel their fear like it's my own. What are they scared of? Okay. Can't go that way. God, this is tense as hell. No, they were running like social media accounts that were in character. Oh, yeah, then I'm really not surprised that that happened. Because like if it's an in character account, you have effectively, for some people at least, removed the barrier that makes it unacceptable for them to get weird and creepy because it's not a real person. So yeah, that doesn't shock me at all. Scrawled note. Kick them while they're down. Yep, nope, I've taken one down already, so I got that. I got that bit figured out. More worker sleeping units. Okay. Alina's diary. Feeling a little lightheaded today. I hope it's not that new flu that seems to be going around. I can't afford to miss any more shifts. That storage at the factory was chewing me out for what felt like hours for fainting at work the last time I got a cold. I haven't seen Elster in the last few days. I hope she's okay. More and more people go missing in the mine lately, including replicas. Not even the Protectors seem to be safe. Okay. All right. Service request form F29. Data filing service request. Full Protector ID of unit filing request star. Oh. Star. Workers' quarters. Full Protector ID of unit processing request. Service object. Himmel type D automatic security door. Worker block A6 corridor. The lock on the staff door in A6 is jammed again, requesting a locksmith. Service status electronics reset key is nowhere to be found. I set up a lock picking kit, but management bumped the elevator engines up in priority, so next shift we'll have to pick the lock. It's just trial and error at this point. Find me if you need a key to open the service hatch or ask management whatever. Service hatch key required. Okay. is that blocked off all of a sudden? Huh. Weird. I say that as if this entire thing isn't weird. Unlocks from the other side. To step away, so I missed. Maybe it was mentioned, but Hell of a Boss made a direct joke about the weirdos and Luna, didn't they? Oh yeah, no, they absolutely did. They made a very direct joke about Luna and people being weird about her. West Wing key. They also kind of took a shot at fandom in Hazbin Hotel with this whole thing with Vox being like, I can confirm that Alistair does not have a tail. Because apparently that was a fandom debate, whether or not Alistair had a tail because, you know, of his whole deer aesthetic. Yeah. Huh. Alistair with a tail would make him too adorable for the character. Arguably. I mean, like, not to put too fine a point on it, but that fandom in general has been weird about a fair bit of stuff, if we're being honest, for various reasons. That's just talking about the fandom. That's not even getting into the hatedom. Which I would say Hell of a Boss, and I would say the Helliverse as a whole is kind of the reigning king of hatedoms right now. So, what? Huh. Is there anything interactable over here? What is this? Vertical map. Mine access, factory workers, hospital wing, personnel protectors, operational command. Okay. Yep, and I am... Wait a minute. Hello. Hello. Missed that before. Okay. Jeez. Ultrasound sensor mounted on the side of the lock. It's connected to the lock-picking device. Oh, okay, so... Oh. So hang on. Okay, so hang on. Oh, okay, so hold on. Okay, so this needs to... Not quite, so... Almost. What, was that not it? How is that not it? That's everything lined up, isn't it? Oh, okay. A little bit finicky, that. I do not like how quiet it is in here. Evidence storage. Looks like a square-shaped key. Evidence for what? What the hell, man? Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to think, I really hope this gives me a save point soon. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Repair patch. Yes, please. Wait, do those stack? Okay, yes, they do. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. I was afraid that was going to take up 2 inventory slots. Oh, I can store stuff. Cool. Right now, I'm good, but good to know. Whew. Okay. What do we got? East wing. Yeah. I don't know where I've seen an east wing door. I have seen one that needed a west wing key. Oh, God. Contraband found in locker. Confession. No food. 3 cycles. Oh, my God. Wait. Illegal use of radio. Confession. ISO 2 cycles. Isolation. Illegal use of radio. Expired during interrogation. Punishment. What the hell? Obscenity to the state. Passed out during interrogation. Double work shift 2 cycles. Trespassing. Expired during interrogation. Fuck. Okay. I don't like it here. Wunderwaffen. Super weapons of our nation in the battle against the Empire. Falk units. Yep. Yes, please. So I'm getting the mildest hints that this place might have been a little fucked up even before whatever happened. Disposable stun prod. Yeah, I'll take that. Electro impulse device. Due to recent events, all faculty staff members are encouraged to familiarize themselves with the use of electro impulse device. We have been supplied with a shipment of EIG-2 disposable stun rods for training purposes. Please refer to the enclosed handbook for more information. The EIG-2 stun prod is a single-use short-range disposable non-lethal solution for incapacitating non-cooperative individuals. It can be equipped in the tool slot in the inventory screen. Once equipped, it will be shown in the lower left of the inventory screen. SIG-2 stun prod can be used with one hand while on the move and even while aiming another weapon. Once equipped, to use the stun rod, simply press LB when facing a nearby enemy. Warning, high voltage electrical discharge may arc to individuals close to the target. Use with care. Do not deploy on elderly, pregnant, or individuals with known heart disease unless absolutely necessary. Dispose of stun rod properly after use. Okay. So, cool. I got 2 uses of that. I'm assuming this one isn't reset to the default, but you know what? Since we're here, let's just go ahead and try that. No. German is a bit on the nose. I think it works. Wall save goes. Oh, here we go. It's come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the protector wall safes. Any workers connected to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm restricting all radio privileges for workers until further notice. So wait a minute. Hang on. Okay. Well, let's save for one thing. Okay. East wing key. I think that's it down there. Ah! Ah, fuck. Ha! Oh my god. Oh! Jesus! Oh! Oh. Ah! 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 Okay. Ah, shit. Oh. Oh, cripes. Hey, context. Oh. Oh, Jesus. So wait, if I've got East Wing... Wait, was that it up there? Oh. Oh, I'm not going to argue with you, Goji, but Christ. Oh. No, not frustration, heart attack context. You just missed a lovely bit of jump scare stuff. Oh. I'm going to say, but I'm not going to overwrite my last one because I might decide that I can do that better and not use up the health stuff I just had to burn through. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Oh. See, now I'm kind of terrified of this game. Repair patch, yes, please. Stall is locked. Is someone inside? I hate the sound of that. Ah. I mean, in this game's defense context, the reason the jump scares hit is because of a very high level of tension the atmosphere is already doing. Like, if it's gonna deliver them, it does a good job. Yes, please. Holy crap. I want as much ammo as I am allowed to carry. Please. Okay. I can go that way. Can I go that? I can't go that way. Oh, fuck. It's breathing? What the? What do you mean it's breathing? What do you mean it's breathing? The hell? Oh, cripes. Okay. Okay. That needs a key. Noted. Ah. Oh, God. Service request form. Full protector ID of unit requesting. Kitchen staff. Workers' quarters. My mapping module is still defective. Won't show any map data. I keep getting lost on my way to work and back. I had to sleep in a hallway last cycle because I couldn't find the staff elevator to get to my dorm. Please, I can't find my way around this place without a map. That better not be a hint that they're going to take the map away at some point, because I frickin' need it. Yeah. Simple, universal, light replica, Eul. Reminded me of the South Park joke about horror movies that rely on jump scares. I'm so startled. Like, because Matt and Trey think those movies really just startle you, not scare you. Ah! Yeah! Like, a jump scare in and of itself is a startle. But, like, if it leaves a lasting impact, it's because you're doing other stuff right. I'm trying to remember... I think it was Steph Sterling said that a good jump scare only needs to happen once because once it happens to you one time, you are paranoid about it happening for the rest of the game. Picked up Mensa key. No entry. Okay. The hell? Oh, fuck. I knew there was something. Okay. Oh, shit. There's other ones. Ah! These ones take more hits. These ones take more hits. Fuck. How many shots do I even have left? One?! Oh, cripes. Yes. Oh, great. Now I have 5. All of 5 shots. Yay. I am spoiled. This is a spoil of riches. Oh, yes. Thank you. That's almost a full clip. Ha 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 ha. Yes, please. Oh, God. Oh. Whew. Hey, Kaniku. Good to see you. Southeast corridor. Ah! Okay. Good. Okay, so that now opens as normal. Lock is defective. Okay. Whew. No, you don't like Vecna, but you at least... Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, great. Now I'm down to 2 shots. Ah! No, you don't like Vecna, but do you at least agree the costume was amazing? Because in Season 5, he's all CG now. I mean, like, I understand switching something like that to CG, if for no other reason than to give the actor a freaking break. Because, like, it was hours and hours and hours he spent getting into that thing. It was like 40 pounds of weight on his head and neck alone. Or maybe it was 20 on the head and neck. But it was a lot. Did it look good from a fabrication standpoint? Yes. I never liked the design, though. So I do not feel a particularly strong loss switching to CGI because, like, regardless of how much work was put into that suit that they put him in, I didn't like the core fundamental design of it. So, what other content are you going to review before your HBO Max goes? Time's up. It's already gone. That window has shut. So, what I've already put out, that was it. Oh, no, that's not true. There's one other thing that I saw that I do want to get something out on, potentially. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Hi? Hello? Please don't attack me. Storch. You don't look like you belong here. You're an Elster unit, right? This facility is currently on lockdown. You shouldn't be here. That's not... I'm the protector controller on duty on this level. I don't know what kind of business you have here, but as you can probably see, we've got bigger issues right now. Yeah, I noticed. If you're looking for the commander, I have bad news for you. She got sick. Everyone else got sick, too. That's really all I know about it. I'm sure the administrator knows more, but who knows where he is. Okay. West Wing key. Yes, please. What is that? Ooh, ooh, yes, yes, please. Oh. Oh, one shot. Great. Ah. About the administrator. Work shift controller, night shift controller. Due to recent events, some security technicians will be serving both work shifts and night shifts. Affected guard units. Until an effective treatment is found or reinforcements are sent from Haymat, we'll all have to stay strong and do our best to keep the facility secure. Failure is not an option. Keep an eye on the administrator unit. Since the incident, he's been acting stranger than usual. Without the commander to keep him in check, we'll have to ask Calibri for help. Okay. Sorry I keep missing your streams. I've been working a lot. I mean, like, this is the problem with having an international audience. There is no ideal time for me to stream that is going to work for everyone. So, like, I just kind of have to deal with that. What is that? Broken key. Yes, please. Is this game actually Japanese or just using the anime art style? I don't think the developer is actually Japanese. But I also do not know. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem edible. Yeah. It's not exactly my concern. Well, thanks for stopping in, Kiniku. Yeah. Oh, it's only half of it. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Okay, alright. Let's put a few things in storage then. Let's put that in storage. Let's put that in storage. Free up a couple slots. West Wing. Alright. Alright. Well, let's see what's behind the West Wing door. Stay down. Mineshaft access. Administrator's key. Alright, so I can go in there. No entry. No entry. Well, that simplifies it. I've only got 2 bullets and 1 hit with the stun. Ah, fuck. Yes, please. See, at this point in the game, I don't know if the stun or the ammo is more valuable. I'm currently treating the ammo as more valuable. And I don't know if I'm going to regret that later. But right now I'm treating the stun as a way to conserve ammo. Oh, fuck. Oh! Oh, shit. I could have been using fewer bullets by taking longer to aim. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right. Boy, that would have saved me so much ammo if I'd realized that before. Search protocol. Workplace political morals class. Arrested on ongoing investigation. Stolen radio. Original reason for transfer. Counter-revolutionary activity. Distributing flyers at university. Confiscated items. Medication. Arrested on suspicion of bioresonance. What the hell is bioresonance? Confiscated hydroxycarbamide pills have been sent to the medical wing. Special supervision request has been forwarded to Calibri. Cosmetic box with butterfly inlay locked. Collapsed at workplace from exhaustion. Bunk was searched before transfer to medical wing. Fountain pen. Workplace mining operations A. Arrested on suspicion of conspiracy against the state. Wait, for the fountain pen? Or like you arrested him and that's just what you confiscated when you did? Because if you arrested him for possession of a fountain pen, good frickin' grief. The other day I came across a YouTube channel where a Japanese creator was making short CGI animation stuff and posting it that felt vaguely surreal to come across because I didn't think amateur anime was a thing. Like, I assumed it was way more professional industry confined than in the West. I don't know what the work... shit. I don't want to deal with you. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to, though, aren't I? I don't know what the work culture... around anime in Japan is like. God, how many shots do I have? 1. Fuck. Oh, Jesus, man. This frickin'... I really wish I'd realized I could have taken the time to aim longer, sooner than this. Okay. Just got here. It's been a while since I played this. Has Vera reached the first boss fight yet? No! I didn't realize there were bosses! There are bosses? I have so little ammo. I'm not excited for a boss fight. The fuck is that? Mysterious artifacts in games like this never go badly. Plate of Eternity. What the hell is that? Whoa! I hope this first-person section is brief. Some kind of special locking mechanisms, some sort of speaker microphone in the front. To Radio Officer Young. Dear Iris, I hope you and Ariane are both well. Spoken to the officials at Aeon. They've agreed that it would be best for Ariane to attend school in Sector C. I have a spare room she can stay in until she graduates. I know you two are inseparable, but we both know that this is best for your daughter if she receives a normal education in the city. Yep, radio module. You can receive transmissions on frequencies. Access to... When tuned to certain frequency, automatically decoded message will appear in the transcription window. User manual! I might be using the term boss given that I'm terrible at horror games and freaked the hell out the first time there was an enemy I couldn't avoid, even if arguably just a regular enemy. I gotcha. Long wave radio receiver module allows a replica unit to directly receive access inventory subsystem screen Receiver module will show up on the far left. Switch to radio receiver on and off. When the receiver is on, the frequency indicator will light up red in the tune the station with subcarrier signal. Signal label will ignite. That's just okay. No map data. Frickin' great. Alright, so this is still me. I've still got all my stuff. Hum 80. Oh, humidity. Oh, okay. So that's weather information. Visibility, yeah. That's just a sequence of numbers. That's a lot of numbers. Hang on. Wait, is it repeating the same string? Give me a second. 2, 3, 5, 6. Yes, it's repeating the same string. Okay, well, in that case... Got it. Okay. No idea if I need that entire string, but I've got it. Okay. Wait. So hang on. Ah ha 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 ha. Huh. So what was that? Like a memory? Except I now also have the receiver, the transponder thing, which I didn't have before. That's weird as hell. Very sporadic signal. 46336. Radio code 173.000. Okay. (42881). Radio code 142.000. Okay. Anything? The hell is that? Seven 0894. That's another radio code. This one's 118. Okay. Four 588588. Zero 4512. Wait, 204. Oh, 6 digits. That's a safe. That's a safe. Because the safes are 6 digits. Okay, okay. 55. All right. All right. Okay. We're going to save, and we're going to call it a stream. Whew. Whenever I play a game like this, I end up with so many scattered notes that it becomes harder to remember the context of each one. Even if they're never useful, my ADHD feels reassured. No, I hear you. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and overwrite that one. Okay. There that was elevator control. Is there a wall safe somewhere else? Yes, there is. All right. I want to check that wall safe just because I want to see if I'm right that 6-digit code was the wall safe code. I just want to see if I'm right because I'm going to feel real clever if I am. So let's see. 2 0 4 5 1 2. Damn. Okay. Oh, well, I don't feel so clever. All right, we're going to call it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I will be back to playing this on Wednesday because with the way this is, I don't think this is a game that's going to be well suited by me breaking it up by streaming other stuff in between. Yeah. Atmosphere is stellar. Boy, it's tense. This is a very tense game. Thank you, folks, for joining me. Saturday's video is in defense of the concept of filler episodes of TV shows. I've got my windows slightly misaligned. I gotta fix that. Anyways, so that's Saturday's video. New podcast on Monday. And yeah, everybody take care of yourselves. Be well. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yes. Sorry. Thank you, 255. No streams next week because of the holidays. So When we come back in the new year, I think. Have I got my... Yes. When we come back, actually, for New Year's Day, New Year's Eve day, there we go. I will be streaming. Thank you for reminding me, 255. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Have a great holiday if you celebrate it, and even if you don't, I hope you have as good a time as you can. So take care of yourselves, be well, be safe, and be kind. I'll be seeing you.